Good evening. It is 7:49 p.m. on May 25th, 2021. I'm currently located in Dallas, Texas. I just attempted to do something, and I did not succeed in what I originally intended to do in the last 2 hours. But something else came up. I have up right now on my desktop two things. One is an article that is dated for May 21st of 2021. Capitol riot arrest. See who's been charged across the U.S. Updated May 21st, 2021. It is an article, presumably in USA Today, that details information regarding who has been prosecuted or who has been charged in the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. There is presumably a search feature where you can get information, search by state or name. It says that there are 443 people listed. That is 400 plus 43, right? Some point in time ago, I found a PDF of a document concerning a congressional hearing regarding a 4.3 cent excise tax for gasoline in the United States. My understanding is that specific congressional hearing and the transcript regarding the testimony that was given at that hearing was part of a particular paradigm, a congressionally sponsored national security strategy based upon upstreaming, midstreaming, and downstreaming associated with a potential kind of pipeline management scenario that, if appropriately applied, can also be a part of elements supporting a national security strategy. Now, I've read through the first two sections of that report. I've not finished it to this day. Why? Because of the 4.3 cent tax and the metric 43, insofar as it is directly connected to acts of racketeering specific to abuse by the state of Texas and others engaged with and through abuse of and by the state of Texas when it comes to manipulating energy policy in connection with other high crimes. Now, I'm on the record and I stand by my original convictions and maintain my original announcements that I supported the January 6th action. Not only did I support the people that were there asserting their right in the face of what was going on, but I also supported what should have been an inquiry into the actions that occurred by members of the Senate and other members of the Congress that were present that day, which thus far has not happened. Instead, the focus has been on vilifying the protesters and trying to label them as some form of white supremacists. Is that what you want your tax to be? Did somebody specifically and strategically engage in an effort to get people character-wise as either white nationalists or white supremacists to be their next round of tax waivers? Because that's what it sounds like. May 21st, 2021 was a very important day. On May 1st of 2021, one had to be on the record as a holder of floating rate non-cumulative preferred stock, Series 5, with Bank of America in order to receive their dividend payouts on May 21st, 2021. There's a rate here. A rate that one can expect in regards to their dividend payouts. This rate confirms that there's actually a direct connection between the implications of what I'm looking at right here in USA Today and what I'm looking at right here in terms of anticipated dividend payouts on stock issued through Bank of America, which, as I understand it, is the second major issue of stock. Government stock by the United States allowed to be issued through private banks. The first one was last November, as concerned issuances and stock options available through Citigroup. Now we're talking Bank of America. This is the first, this is only the second dividend payout of this tranche. We have others coming up on the 28th and several throughout the month of June. But this one is very, very important for the reasons that were just mentioned. There's something else that's important. See, I've already read through that other report, and this just came up. What is this? Dated for January 6th of 1988? Secretary of the Treasury, dear Mr. Chairman, Section 1703G of the Public Law 99-514, the Tax Reform Act of 1986, provides that the Secretary of the Treasury shall conduct a study of the incidence of the evasion of the gasoline tax. Do I need to say anything else? Absolutely not. If you are connected to or through the Department of Justice and you did not already know about this conspiracy, then you need to immediately be fired and you need to be brought up on charges yourself. I'm not going to say anything else about this yet, except that the person who signed this letter is a named respondent in a petition I sent to the Supreme Court of the United States well before the activities of January 6th of 2021. I stand by those charges as well.